So very good acceleration there, pulling out of that corner. I did forget to mention, behind the steering wheel on the right side, volume controls still working. Then behind the steering wheel on the left side, these are actually seeks. If you hit the two buttons behind, and then it just kind of skips through. There's a middle button on both sides, and this one is for presets, I think. And then, or to go through, that's what it is. It goes through your bands, or your sources, excuse me, between AM, FM, and then satellite. And then on the left side, it just kind of seeks through the working stations there. So really impressed by the controls being so modern and still usable. Gonna give it some throttle here. So a little bit of hesitation there. Or I say a lot of hesitation there. Let's test the cruise out. So that seems to be working well. Seems like we're out of alignment just a little bit. But coming down the interstate here, rev's pretty good to be at 75 and be at about 1800 RPMs. Especially with a 5-speed automatic. And then you can just throw shifts whenever. But the transmission shifts smoothly, other than that hiccup earlier. Downshifts and upshifts. Very smooth and nothing out of the ordinary. But all in all, to be 220,000 miles, this truck has done very well in the test drive. Like I said earlier, it's held up very well in terms of all the controls working, the seats still being in good shape. So quite impressed. We'll give it some throttle here. Just has a little hiccup, not sure what that is. When I give it hard throttle out of first, second gear, and it wasn't even 100%, it was about 75% down, it hesitates just a tad. So I don't know if the transmission's about to go out or what, or maybe just has a little issue there. But like I said, other than that, no problems at all. And under light throttle or normal throttle, it doesn't seem to hesitate. Now you can get one of these relatively cheaply, and honestly having a full-size truck, even though it's a quad cab, for under 10 grand is pretty much a deal these days. I'll leave a link below in the description to how much this one is. But you actually got quite a few tech features that were ahead of its time in 2009 on this Ram, particularly having the aux CD player, satellite radio, and then especially having that 2-prong plug-in. Didn't see that a lot in any vehicles. So definitely it's been a fun truck to drive, especially with this exhaust. That hesitation, the transmission worries me just a little bit, but like I said, regular driving, it doesn't hesitate. It just seems to not want to shift when I put my foot in it. But this will bring me to the end of my review of the 2009 Dodge Ram 1500 TRX.